So we solved this assignment by using our own knowledge, right? Let's go ahead and let's use the knowledge of artificial intelligence, right? So here I am on the screen of ChatGPT. And by the way, I'm using free version of ChatGPT just to let you know. We can do a lot of things with with the free version as well. So I'll say write a Python program, um, and then here I'll write all the conditions. Take input from user in two variables, right? And then perform some subtraction, multiplication, what else? Division, modulus, and finally we had exponent. Operations on those two numbers and show the results using print statement. Okay, so simply we wrote a prompt where we're asking the same things. Oh, spelling's mistake, variables. Okay, we're asking the same thing to Python code that I asked you in the slide. The only difference is I did not mention exact same format of the print statement. You can also mention the exact same format as well. So let's see what we can get out of ChatGPT. So by doing this here, okay, cool. Almost the same thing that we did. But interestingly, there are a few interesting things over here. First of all, it is taking input from the user. You might be wondering that here, yeah, it is exactly the same, but instead of float, we were using integer. Why? That's the same thing. Float is also a numerical data type and integer is also a numerical data type. So you can take input in either of these, right? So here it is converting it to float. We converted it into integer. Both works. Then it is saving the results in the variables. Some result that is exactly same. So yeah, we've got almost the same intelligence as the ChatGPT. So it is saving the result of addition and sum of result, then subtraction, then multiplication. So far, it was exactly same, almost exactly same. But here, things are interesting. I want you to understand until over here. And I want you to ignore what is happening over here. I will define let me define in very high level what is happening. It is just making sure that the number 2, the divisor should never be 0. Otherwise, it will raise a division error, right? Now, what do we mean by this if and what is happening over here? And what do we mean by else? We are going to define it. We are going to learn it in next module, right? So here, this is again the same thing. This is again the same thing. And then it is saving results of exponent. And finally, it is showing the results by using print statement. Now, you might be wondering that this print statement and our print statement is a bit different. So let me just copy this and come back to our screen over here. So this was our print statement for submission, right? Let me paste the print statement of ChatGPT over here and let me explain the difference. So first of all, the result will be exactly same. The only thing is our prompt or our output line is different than ChatGPT's output line, which does not matter. The difference is here. It says F. F means that it is formatting the string. We provided the variable name after ending the quotation marks, after writing the comma, and then the variable name was here. There is another way to write the variable name as well, which means that before writing the quotation marks, you should write F. F stands for format, which means that you want to format the string, right? So you're saying sum colon whatever it is inside the quotation mark, so it will be printed as it is. But here we are writing 2 curly braces, and inside those curly braces we are presenting our variable name, right? So by doing this, the variable will be printed as it is, right? So let me do the same over here with our input as well, just over here, okay? So I'll say F before the quotation marks. And rather than writing it over here, I'll bring it inside the quotation marks and write it in the curly braces, right? Let me get rid of it for now and let's run it. So let's go with 10 and 5. So here we go. The result is exactly same, nothing changed, right? So we have multiple ways to write the print statement. Either we can write it by using formatting method, or we can write it by using without formatting method, right? So by doing this, we can use ChatGPT to solve our problems as well. But the thing is, here, fortunately, the result of ChatGPT's response is great. But the thing is, if we have no idea of Python and we want to change the output statement over here, we will never know where to make changes. For example, here, ChatGPT is only saying sum colon and then the result of sum. But we want the complete statement before writing the variable name. So we know exactly where to make the change, right? So we should have enough Python knowledge that we can edit or even we can validate the response of ChatGPT. Although here you can also see the explanation of the whole code is also available. I highly encourage using ChatGPT. That's a good thing, or any other generative AI tool. But for using that particular tool, you should have at least basic knowledge of what you're doing with that tool. I'm going to see you in next module where we are going to learn about if statements or decision making statements.